Welcome to our online Youth Dialectical Behavior Therapy DBT PowerPoint presentations, where we're diving deep into the realm of understanding emotions and mastering emotional management. We're thrilled to have you join the Empowerment Towards Excellence Youth Program, the journey of self mastery, as we explore the intricate landscape of our feelings and equip ourselves with the tools to navigate them with grace and resilience. As adolescents and young adults, you're constantly encountering an array of emotions, from joy and excitement to sadness and frustration. Understanding these emotions and learning how to manage them effectively is pivotal in fostering personal growth and well being. Throughout these presentations, we'll embark on a journey of self discovery where we'll delve deep into the core principles of DBT to help you comprehend the intricacies of your emotions. Together, we'll explore techniques and strategies aimed at enhancing emotional awareness, regulating intense feelings, and fostering a great sense of emotional balance. So get ready to embark on this transformative experience. In this presentation, we'll be discussing the common emotions that youth often experience. What are emotions? Emotions, particularly within the context of youth and young adults, refer to the multifaceted and dynamic array of feelings and responses that individuals in this age group experience as they navigate the complexities of adolescence and young adulthood. These emotions encompass a broad spectrum ranging from joy, excitement, and love to sadness, fear, anger, and everything in between. Emotions are complex, subjective, and often transient psychological experiences that arise in response to internal and external stimuli. Emotions influence thoughts, behavior, and psychological responses, shaping how individuals perceive and interact with the world around them. Emotions typically involve a combination of psychological arousal, cognitive appraisal, subjective feelings, and behavioral expressions. They can vary in intensity, duration, and valence, impacting mood states and overall well being. Emotions serve important adaptive functions such as motivating behavior, signaling threats or rewards, facilitating social connections, and regulating internal states. While emotions are universal human experiences, their expressions and interpretations can be influenced by cultural norms, individual differences, and personal experiences. Understanding and managing emotions are essential skills for navigating interpersonal relationships, coping with stress, and achieving emotional resilience and well being. Remember, it's okay to feel vulnerable, and it's okay to seek support from others when needed. We all have these things together, and we have to be able to work through these things together. So let's look at these emotions a little bit more in detail. Joy or happiness? When youth experience happiness or joy, their presentation to others can vary depending on individual personality traits, cultural influences, and specific circumstances surrounding their positive emotions. Here are some common ways in which youth may present their happiness or joy to others. Facial expressions. One of the most immediate ways to express youth happiness or joy is through their facial expressions. They may smile widely, laugh freely, or have a bright and animated expression that radiates joy. Their eyes might be lit up and their face may appear relaxed and content. Body language. Youth often exhibit open and relaxed body language when they are happy. They may stand tall with shoulders back and have an upright posture and move with a spring in their step. Their gestures may be more expansive and energetic, conveying their enthusiasm and positive emotions. Verbal communication. Happy youth may express their joy verbally by using upbeat and enthusiastic language. They may speak with a cheerful tone of voice, use positive words and phrases, and express gratitude or excitement about their experiences. Their speech may be animated and filled with laughter or exclamation of joy. Engagement in activities. When youth are happy, they may actively engage in activities that bring them pleasure and fulfillment. They may participate in social events, hobbies, or recreational activities with enthusiasm and enjoyment. Their involvement in these activities may be contagious, inspiring others to join in the fun. Sharing positive news. Happy youth may be eager to share their positive news or accomplishment with others. They may talk excitedly about their achievements, experiences, or good fortune, seeking validation and recognition from their peers. Their enthusiasm and optimism can be uplifting and inspiring those around them. Acts of kindness. Happiness often prompts youth to engage in acts of kindness and generosity towards others. They may show empathy, compassion, and consideration for the feelings of the needs of others, offering support, encouragement, or a helping hand when needed. The altruistic actions can strengthen social bonds and foster a sense of community. Celebratory behaviors. Youth may engage in celebratory behavior to express their happiness and joy. They may organize parties, gatherings, or special events to commemorate milestones, achievements, or happy occasions. Their excitement and enthusiasm for these celebrations can create a sense of unity and shared joy among participants. And positive energy. Happy youth often exude positive energy and vibes that are palatable to those around them. They may create an uplifting, supportive atmosphere wherever they go, spreading joy and positivity to friends, family, and acquaintances alike. Their contagious enthusiasm can heighten the mood and uplift the spirits of others. Overall, youth present their happiness and joy to others through a combination of facial expressions, body language, verbal communication, engagement in activities, sharing positive news, acts of kindness, celebratory behaviors, and positive energy. Their expressions of happiness contributes to the sense of connection, positivity, and well-being within their social circles and communities. When a youth is experiencing sadness, their responses to others can vary depending on various factors such as personality, social context, and specific circumstances causing their sadness. Here are some common ways in which a youth might react to others. Withdrawal. Sadness often leads to a desire for solitude and isolation. The youth may withdraw from social interactions, preferring to spend time alone rather than engage with others. They might avoid social gatherings, ignore phone calls, or retreat to their room to be by themselves. Irritability. Sadness can sometimes manifest as irritability or moodiness. The youth may become easily frustrated or angered by minor annoyances or interactions with others. They might snap at their friends, family members, or overreact defensively to attempts at communication. Avoidance. Rather than openly expressing their sadness, some youth may avoid discussing their feelings altogether. They may change the subject when the topic of emotions come up or deflect questions about how they're doing. This avoidance can create a distance in relationships and prevent others from offering support. Masking. In an effort to conceal their sadness from others, some youth may put on a facade of happiness or indifference. They may force themselves to smile, laugh, or engage in social activities despite feeling down. This masking behavior can be exhausting and may eventually lead to emotional burnout. Seeking support. On the other hand, some sad youth may actively seek support from trusted friends, family members, or professionals. They may reach out to others for comfort, empathy, or advice on how to cope with their emotions. Opening up about their sadness can foster deeper connections and provide a sense of relief. Expressing emotions creatively. Some youth may channel their sadness into creative outlets such as writing, art, music, or performances. By expressing their emotions through creative means, they can gain a sense of self expression while also potentially connecting with others who resonate with their work. Engaging in risky behavior. In some cases, sadness may lead to such maladaptive coping mechanisms such as substance abuse, self harm, or risky behaviors. The youth may seek temporary relief from their emotional pain through these means, but they ultimately exacerbate their problems and can further isolate them from others. It's essential to recognize that everyone's response to sadness is different, and these reactions are not mutually exclusive. A sad youth may exhibit a combination of these behaviors depending on the situation and, and their individual coping mechanisms. Providing a supportive and non judgmental environment can encourage them to open up and seek help if needed. Experience anger, the presentations to others can vary widely based on individual temperament, coping mechanisms, and specific triggers of their anger. There are some common ways in which anger may present to others. Let's get into them. Facial expressions. Anger can often manifest through noticeable changes in facial expressions. Youth may exhibit frowned brows, clenched jaws, and narrowed eyes. The facial muscles may appear tense and they may display scrawling or grimacing expressions that convey their frustrations or displeasure. Body language. Anger can manifest through body language and physical gestures. Youth may adopt defensive or aggressive posture, such as crossing their arms, standing with fists clenched, or pacing back and forth. Their movements may be abrupt and forceful, reflecting their inner turmoil and agitation. Verbal communication. Anger in youth may be expressed through assertive, confrontational, or hostile verbal communication. They may raise their voice, use harsh or inflammatory language, and engage in arguments or verbal confrontations with others. Their speech may be rapid and intense, reflecting their heightened emotional state. Aggressive behavior. Some youth may exhibit overtly aggressive behavior when they are angry. This can include yelling, shouting, or even physical aggression, such as pushing, hitting, or throwing objects. They may lash out impulsively in response to perceived provocations or triggers. Withdrawal or silence. In contrast to overt aggression, some youth may respond to anger by withdrawing or becoming silent. They may shut down emotionally, refusing to engage in conversations or interactions with others. This silent treatment can be passive aggressive way of expressing their anger and frustration. Sarcasm and soullessness. Anger in youth may also manifest through sarcasm. This may be cynical or soullessness. They may make biting or cutting remarks, use sarcasm as a defense mechanism, or adopt a cynical attitude towards others and their surroundings. Their tone may be dismissive or contemptuous, reflecting their underlying anger. Escapist behavior. When overwhelmed by anger, some youth may engage in escapist behavior as a way to avoid confronting their emotions or source of anger. This can include retreating to their room, spending excessive time on electrical devices, or engaging in substance use as means of self-soothing or distraction. And nonverbal cues. Anger may also be communicated through nonverbal cues such as heavy breathing, rapid heartbeat, flushed complexion, or trembling hands. These physiological responses indicate the intensity of the youth's emotional arousal and may serve as a warning sign to others. Overall, anger in youth can present to others as a range of verbal and nonverbal cues, aggressive or passive aggressive behavior, withdrawal or silence, and physiological responses. Understanding these manifestations of anger can help caregivers, educators, and peers respond empathetically and supportively to youth who struggle with these intense emotions. Fear and anxiety. When youth experience fear, anxiety, or feeling scared, their presentation to others can vary based on individual temperament, coping mechanisms, and specific triggers of their emotions. Here are some common ways in which fear, anxiety, and feeling scared in youth may present with others. Physical symptoms. Fear and anxiety often manifest through various physical symptoms that are noticeable to others. These may include trembling, sweating, rapid heartbeat, shallow breathing, tense muscle, stomach discomfort, or flushed complexion. These physiological responses reflect the body's flight or fight reaction to perceived threats. Avoidance behavior. Youth experiencing fear and anxiety may engage in avoidance behavior to distance themselves from perceived threats or triggers. They may avoid certain places, activities, or social situations that they perceive as anxiety inducing or threatening. This avoidance can be a way of coping with their feelings of fear and anxiety. Nervous habits or rituals. Some youth may develop nervous habits or rituals, such as a way to cope with their anxiety or alleviate their fears. These may include fidgeting, nail biting, hair twirling, pacing, or repeatedly checking doors or windows. These behaviors can provide a sense of control or distraction from their anxious thoughts. Excessive worry or rumination. Fear and anxiety often involve excessive worry or rumination about potential future threats or negative outcomes. Youth may express their anxious thoughts and concerns to others, seeking reassurance and validation of their fears. They may dwell on worst case scenarios or catastrophize situations leading to heightened anxiety. Difficulty concentrating or relaxing. Fear and anxiety can interfere with the youth's ability to concentrate on tasks or relax in everyday situations. They may appear distracted, restless, or on edge, finding it challenging to focus on schoolwork, hobbies, or leisure activities. Their inability to relax may be noticeable to others. Increased sensitivity to stimuli. Youth experiencing fear or anxiety may become hypersensitive to sensory stimuli in their environment. They may startle easily at sudden noises, become overly reactive to changes in their surroundings, or express discomfort in crowds or unfamiliar settings. Their heightened sensitivity reflects their heightened state of arousal. Seeking reassurance or support. Some youth may seek reassurance or support from trusted individuals when they are feeling scared or anxious. They may turn to friends, family members, or caregivers for comfort, guidance, or validation of their feelings. Their need for reassurance can be a way of coping with their fears and reducing their anxiety. And panic attacks. In more severe cases of anxiety, youth may experience panic attacks characterized by certain and intense feelings of fear or terror. During a panic attack, they may exhibit symptoms such as shortness of breath, chest pain, dizziness, nausea, or feelings of impending doom. These episodes can be alarming to witness for others. When youth experience excitement, their presentation to others can vary based on individual temperament, cultural influences, and specific circumstances contributing to their excitement. Here are some common ways in which excitement in youth may present to others. Physical signs. Excitement often manifests through various physical signs that are noticeable to others. These may include a bright and animated expression, wide smiles, sparkling eyes, and energetic demeanor. The body language may be open and expansive with gestures that reflect their enthusiasm. Verbal expression. Excited youth may express enthusiasm verbally using upbeat and enthusiastic language. They may speak rapidly with a high pitched or animated tone of voice and use exclamations or interjections to convey their excitement. Their speech may be filled with positive words and phrases that reflect their anticipation and joy. Increased energy. Excitement typically comes from an increased energy levels, which may be noticeable to others. Youth may appear more lively, animated, and spontaneous in their movement and interactions. They may be more willing to engage in activities, initiate conversations, or participate in group settings. Engagement in activities. It, excited youth often engage eagerly in activities that bring them pleasure and anticipation. They may seek out opportunities for adventures, explorations, and new experiences, demonstrating a sense of curiosity and eagerness to learn. Their enthusiasm can be contagious, inspiring others to join in the fun, sharing news or achievements. When excited youth are excited about something, they may be eager to share their news of achievements with others. They may talk excitedly about their plans